Hi everybody, I'm Javiol and I'm at the Peckham Town Football Club with the wonderful Mary Phillip, former international footballer. And we've been filming some fantastic exercises for the MS Society. Hey Mary, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
So how did you find filming the exercises today?
I thought the exercises were fun and hopefully those watching will enjoy taking part and being able to do some of them.
I'd like to ask you about your career in football. You were an amazingly successful player.
Thank
You
you.
were playing in the 90s and 2000s when women's football wasn't as visible as it is today. So when you were starting out, what inspired you to become a footballer?
Just being able to play out with my friends, just the competition. I liked competition, that involvement. And I think probably being told that I wasn't allowed to do it, like girls shouldn't be doing football. It's just encouraged me to do it that little bit more. And football is just one of those things I started and it took a grip of me. And ever since like that young age of 4 or 5, and I was actually kicking the balls out with my brothers, I've just loved it ever since.
You've had some great achievements in your career. What would you say is your biggest achievement and why?
Getting called into the England squad at 18 was a massive achievement for me. Managing to get back into the England squad after I'd had my children was amazing. And obviously captaining England has got to go up there with all the big ones you can think of. And then being a manager, it's got to be taking Peckham Town senior men's team to a cup final and winning it.
You're a volunteer coach of a men's football team. Can you tell us how you got into that?
I've been coaching at Peckham Town for over 20 years and I've literally worked through the club, working with all different age groups. And when the current manager left, who I was assisting there, they just asked me if I'd be happy to take the senior men's role, and having received my A licence at the same time just seemed like the next step to be doing.
What benefits do you get from volunteering here?
You're giving something back to the community you lived in, and I've lived in Peckham my whole life. Just giving people somewhere to go, something to do which they really enjoy doing, and you know, the mental well-being you get from that. Money can't give you that, and that is just one of the biggest benefits I get from being at Peckham Town.
You live with MS. Would you mind telling us about your diagnosis and how MS impacts you now?
I got diagnosed in 2017 with MS, but that's after several years of going through little spells of things which I didn't have a clue what they were. You know, you just get ill, you bounce back from it, you get ill, you bounce back from it. 2017 was something different, you know, I lost my peripheral vision, so I couldn't see from the sides. Just had little face drops and stuff. It's like, yeah, that was a key indication to just go up to the hospital and get checked out, and got the diagnosis there in 2017. Bit of a blow, but over the years, started to own it. You know, it's now part of my life and I can openly talk about it now, because if you'd asked me in 2017, 2018, even like 2019, it was a bit of a, yeah.
You're now an ambassador for the MS Society. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how you got involved?
If I can go out and tell a story and help people understand and accept their MS and see that, you know, they're not on their own and everyone out there is different, and, you know, we're all special within ourselves and we learn to live with it and adapt with it. You know, if I can be a helping hand in there, you know, that's another step on bonus of being a volunteer at Peckham Town. You know, I'm still out there helping a wider community.
Sport and exercise are obviously important to you. What benefits do you think exercise has for people living with MS?
I just think it gives you that sense of well-being, that sense of knowing, that sense of control. You know, there's not much in life you've got control of, regardless how much control you think you have on it. Exercise for me is something that you put in what you can. You know, you can push yourself to certain limits different days, but even the little things you do makes you feel like you've done a lot, especially if you've had a relapse in the mess. Just being able to do those little small things, even if you're repeating the same drill or the same exercise, it's something that you always achieve when you push yourself that little bit harder, go that little bit longer, and it just makes you feel so much better within yourself, which is why people always go back to exercise.
Yeah, I think even the little amounts are like big achievements, aren't they?
Oh, without doubt.
Why would you recommend that people check out the exercises that we filmed today?
Because the exercises that I filmed today are adapted for people with MS in all stages of MS, and that's the biggest bonus, because a lot of things in life, they don't show adaptations to them. So you see something, you think, oh, I'd like to try that, but you don't know how to. Regardless of your ability, you're able to see the exercises and adapt them to suit yourself.
The World Cup is coming up, of course. You were a captain of the England team and the first player to represent England in 2 World Cups. What advice would you give the Lionesses?
They've got to go out and do what they've done for the Euros. You go out, you play each game as it comes, you work as a whole, as a team, but you bring your own sparkle to it, which is what they've done, and that's like evident to their manager, going out and let the players be themselves, but marrying into the idea of what you want. And when you've got a team that can do that, you end up with great results. So just go out there and do what you can do and see if you can bring that cup home.
Thank you so much for volunteering to show us some really great exercises today. It's been so much fun.
Thank you for participating. You've made it all worthwhile.
Thank you. So shall we give the Lionesses some encouragement?
Yeah, let's go for it. Go on, England!
Come on, England!
You can watch more exercise videos at mssociety.org.uk/stayinactive.